If I gotta spit start your dick, I'd rather not have it. I'm tired of you.
Why can't you spit start his dick?
Why should I have to do that every time?
No, every time. I thought you were just saying in general.
And sometimes it still don't work.
Oh yeah, true.
So, and what am I getting out of this? I don't even get to have sex. So now you getting it chewy and I'm getting nothing. Like, and then I be so irritated that I just roll over and go to sleep. Like,
what's going on? It's Philly Celeb, and you tuned in to the Late Night Date Night podcast, where we sip on adult beverages, eat the finest hood Chinese store cuisines, and we pick the brains of the most beautifulest women in the world. Make sure you tune in every week. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and make sure you wear condoms, because it's spooky out here in these streets. Level up.
These niggas not on my level, no, 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 these niggas not on my level, no.
I'm here with a special guest this evening. State your name, gangster.
my name is Miss Creamy. We was having a discussion about if you ever watched somebody have sex before.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, no, I didn't, but somebody watched me have sex with their husband.
Oh, that's crazy. So how did that happen? Like, how did that even...
Well, when we was, teenagers, he was my boyfriend.
Okay.
And, he got locked up, so we didn't get that chance to, he would have been my first.
Okay.
But he got locked up, so he did a lot of time, like 10 years or so.
God damn.
Then he came home. We tried to reconnect. Then I'm telling you, probably less than a year, he got locked up again. It did some real time again. So.
Oh, you like them gangsters then?
No. Well, I didn't know he was a gangster. We was teenagers.
Oh, wow. All right.
Remember?
Yeah.
He was teenagers. Well, anyway, I think we got in touch with each other through Facebook because him and my cousin is homies. So he seen me comment on my cousin page, and then he requested me as a friend. I didn't know he was married when he requested me or whatever. So he told me that he could have girlfriends, and I was like, "What?"
That's crazy.
And I was like, "You full of shit." He was like, "No, I can have girlfriends, but I only can sleep with you at my crib." And I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't. You think I'm going to get killed? I'm cool. I'm not going to your fucking crib. I'm done. It ain't that deep." But he called his wife and everything, and she was like, "Yeah, you could come over."
Wait, is he Muslim? Is they Muslim?
Well, they got married in the church, but
Oh, wow.
I don't know if Islam their second religion. I don't know.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Or they can have an open marriage. Remember, people have that.
Yeah, I know somebody that dealt with somebody in open marriage. Go ahead, my fault.
It's fine. So anyway, I was like, this shit is real. She for real? And he was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. Their whole basement, they got a whole setup, a bed and everything down there. TV, bar, like refrigerator, bathroom, everything.
They got whips and chains and all that too? And that paddle shit you was talking about? No. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I don't know if they got that. All I know is we didn't use none of that. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, we was downstairs and we was sleeping downstairs. That's what happened. We had our sessions, not a session. We had sessions and he recorded me squirting. He recorded us having sex and me squirting.
You knew that you was doing? I mean, you knew he was recording?
Yeah, but it's me
right.
and him, so I didn't care about that part.
Okay.
So, I think he sent it to his wife, like, cause his wife was upstairs. I didn't know she was in the house. I didn't know she was there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't know she was there, but she said it was cool. I wanted to fuck him anyway since we was kids, so I went and I fucked him, and it was whatever. But anyway, the next thing I know, he fell asleep. We both end up being knocked out after that. Next thing I know is a lady tapping me to wake up. And I'm just like, mind you, I never met I never met her.
Okay.
So I don't know what she looked like, nothing. Well, she is on his Facebook page, I'm sorry. So I know what she looked like, but I never met her. She came downstairs, she woke me up. She was like, come upstairs, come in the bed. You're not sleeping down here. And I didn't even know that he left because I told you I was knocked out. We both was knocked out. So I don't even know when he left. But she was like, come upstairs. You're not sleeping down here. You're sleeping in the room with us. I'm just like, wow.
Well, that's
And I'm just like, you don't know what. I'm just like, all right. She even brought me a nightgown and everything. Her shit. Mind you, I'm butt naked. We sleep downstairs. I'm under the cover. I'm butt naked. She brought me one of her nightgowns, some slippers, everything. I put her shit on. I go upstairs, get in the bed, go to sleep. Next morning, I get woken up and we having sex the next morning. Like,
all three of y'all, or just you?
No, she's recording us.
Oh, with the camera.
But me and him is having sex in the morning. And I'm just like, wow, this is some shit right here. I never did no shit like this. So, like, I was like, wow. I wasn't drunk, high, nothing. I'm trying to tell you. So it was just like, this shit really happening. Like, okay. So we was having sex and I squirted all over that bed. I mean, it was a big one. Like, and then.
That was the first time you ever squirted in your life, or no?
Hell no.
Oh, all right.
My first time I ever squirted, I was 30. I never squirted before until I was in my 30s.
God damn.
It's some women that still don't squirt and can't squirt and don't know how to squirt. Like, his wife is my age and she can't squirt. She was asking me, how do you squirt? How come he could make you squirt and can't make me squirt? Then I'm like, oh God, here we go with this shit. Like, what can I tell her? I can't help you squirt. I can't make you squirt. Your own husband can't make you squirt. I can't show you how to squirt because it just comes like it's nothing you could teach somebody. I don't know. But
she was about to ask you how you do it, but go ahead.
Well,
I thought just certain females can and certain females can't. That's what I be thinking.
My whole thing is it is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Certain people could squirt. Certain people. I want you to know, my cousin was squirting when she was in her 20s, but she used to always say, "I think I be peeing on myself." That's what she was saying. And I was like, bitch, you a grown ass woman. You don't know if you peeing or not. Like, you smell it and put a ring around. Like, you know what pee is. Like, come on. She like, no, it don't do none of that stuff. It don't stink and it's clear. So I'm like, I ain't know nothing about squirting anyway. So I'm like, well, that don't sound like pee to me. That's all I'm saying. She was like, she said, when I do it, it's a maximum orgasm. Like, it's the best thing ever. And I'm just like, damn, I wish I knew what that felt like. So I was like, damn, who gonna make me squirt? Like, I was like her. Like, I want to squirt. I want to know. So
your wish came true. That's crazy.
Yeah, it didn't come true till I was in my 30s, but better late than never. Mm-hmm. And it is a great feeling. And people always say, oh, it's pee, is this, is that. Okay.
That's what I was about to ask you. Some people say it's pee. It's not pee?
Well, it comes out your vagina. It don't come out your pee hole. We all know the pee come out your pee hole. Yeah. And we all know the pee is yellow. When I squirt, it's clear. It don't have no smell to it. Don't smell like pee. Don't look like pee. Don't stain your bed or nothing. But anyway, I have a protector. I have a protector on my bed now since I'm a squirter like that. So, you know.
Do you squirt in the sleep though? Like, you know how people have wet dreams and shit?
No.
Shit like that don't happen?
I be creamy, but I never squirt in my sleep. It'd be creamy. I might wake up sticky and stuff like that, but I would never wake up wet like that.
So how do you make it shoot like a water gun? Like when you squirt, is it possible to do that?
All I'm gonna tell you is the only time it shoot like that is from a male. You having the sex with the male. First of all, a woman have this thing we call like the back wall or whatever. Like when the males start hitting that, not only am I going to squirt, it's gonna be cream squirting too. Like cream? I could do both.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You might be a leprechaun or something, or a unicorn or something.
I'm double trouble. But anyway, it'll be the best thing you do.
How long niggas be lasting in that joint?
Well, the last person lasts 10 minutes. But at least he
That's
got
like
back
every-
up again. At least he got back up again.
That shots at your ex.
And then he did another 10 minutes. So yeah, then he was down after that next 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know.
That shots at your ex.
No,
That's before your ex or after your ex?
after.
You taking shots at your ex. Talk about he lasted 10 minutes. At least he got back up again though. But go ahead.
I'm not taking shots. I'm giving him credit. Like at least he got back up. Like I'm not giving shots. You keep forgetting my ex can't get up, so it's
That's why
different.
I said you was taking shots with him.
I'm not taking. He never made me squirt either.
Oh man.
See what I'm saying? Everybody can't make you squirt either. I'm just saying. And I ain't saying he a little thing boy or nothing like that, because he not little, but he don't last long in the pussy either. He like 5 minutes, so.
So what is it like? Do you have to be into a person to squirt, or like what is it like? What goes through your mind when you squirting?
Is the sexual pleasure and attention that y'all having and the connection, all of that is in there some kind of way. And like I said, a woman is like a back wall up there. Like when a man is long, he's hitting that shit. So most of the time you going to squirt.
So what happened the first time you squirted though? Like how was that experience? The first time you said you squirted?
The first time I squirted, I was with an old head. He was like 9 years older than me. And we was just doing all kinds of shit. Some freak shit, all kinds of shit. Legs all back, bent all kinds of ways because I'm kind of double jointed. So, I could do a little extra stuff. Like, so I was, my legs was like on his shoulder. And
He had you folded in half like
he had me like bended like a pretzel, I was folded. And, the shit was getting beyond wet and he just started going crazy and it like ram squat or whatever you want to call it. And a big explosion happened. And I just want you to know, at first, I was like, did I pee on myself? Because all I felt was all this wetness. It was
But
just,
did it feel good?
yes, it felt good, but it's like, where did it release from? What happened? You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a great feeling. And even he an old head, he didn't even know what squirt was, and he didn't even know. He was like, did you pee in my bed? I'm like, I doubt it, because it didn't come out my pee hole. It came out my pussy. I know that part. I felt it. Felt it.
Did he try to fight you?
No, he ain't trying to fight me.
I'd have been mad if I thought you peed in my bed.
First of all, let me tell you, he really did the smelling test and everything. Put his nose to it and everything. And he was like, it don't smell like pee or nothing. I don't know. And I'm like, listen, it definitely came out the vagina. And it pushed the man out. So you're going to feel it coming, but it's going to push you out so all that fluid can come out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. Like when you in that mood, like what do you be? You say it's a bunch of feelings together. Like what be going through your mind? What like when you're about to like they get that squirting sensation. Like sometimes,
listen, it's like when you about to nut. You a man. Like when you about to nut, you feel
sometimes
that
you had
explosion
good
about to come.
Sometimes
though.
you have good nuts. Sometimes you have bad nuts. Like you have a nut that can shoot across the room, and sometimes you don't. But it's like it depends, like where your psyche at. Sometimes I know for me, like sometimes I might not be paying attention when I'm having sex. I might think about something else. But then sometimes I might be into it.
That's what I'm saying. When you into it, it's gonna be a big explosion. I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you, a guy don't even have to be in your. Oh, I'm sorry. He don't have to be in your vagina for you to explode. He don't have to be in your vagina for you to squirt. He could rub his head all over your clitoris and just be going like this real fast, and you might squirt. I squirted like that a couple of times, and I was impressed my damn self. Like, damn, I thought you always had to be in it, but
I think that's just you. I think you got the squirt power, yeah.
and I told you I also squirt from head. If you giving me head real good, I might squirt on you. Like,
anything happened when you did that to somebody? Like,
no, I told him I was a squirter, but I told him I never squirted from head. So I only squirted from head like 3 times in my whole life. So.
And what happened when you squirted from head? When you squirted on a person, like, how did they feel? Did they stop? Like, what happened?
They
You
stopped
shoot 'em
and
in
looked at it. I think they stopped and
Like,
looked
did
at
they
it.
spray them in their
They
face like a
wasn't.
water gun?
Yeah, it was in their mouth, their face. Like it was.
Did they shoot them
Yeah.
in the eye? No?
Well, if he got up late, it might have. I don't know.
Oh, that's great.
I'm just saying, like y'all give women facials. Say he had a facial. Like his shit had cream in like lick fluids. Like what you want me to say?
I know you like, damn, this shit wild, raw and uncut. But that's what I'm gonna bring you every time you listen to the episode. Some raw, uncut, real, true story shit. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this link. Make sure you do everything you do, man. Follow Philly Celeb on Instagram.
I just went on one guy page because he was saying that all these chicks saying all this crazy fly stuff out their mouth, but they won't say it without being anonymous because you could press the button, you could
Some people
uncheck it.
Yeah, some people be frauding on there though. You sending themselves the Jones and then posting.
That could be too, but my whole thing is he was like, you ain't bold enough to say it. And I was like, I say whatever I want, but if I was going to say some sexual shit, I'm not going to say that. I can just go in your inbox for that. Because people been saying crazy sexual stuff. This one girl asked the boy, can she pee on him?
You ever peed on somebody?
Well, they say squirting is pee, so I peed on a lot of motherfuckers. And if that's the case, I'm just being honest.
I'm saying you ain't never straight up just stand over somebody and pee on them?
Hell no, I'm not Miss Kelly.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm not. Nah, I don't want to pee on nobody. I'm cool. No, I'm not going to do it. But the one guy, he said, why won't somebody click on here and not be anonymous? So I just clicked on it, but all I asked him, I asked him, was he single, and if he free to go on a date, I'll take you on the date. I said, I ain't one of these broke bitches. I got my own money. I could take you on the date. That's what I said. And he was like, finally, somebody who got balls and say that shit to me and show their face. Everybody else, y'all scared. Y'all just talking all this crazy shit. Somebody was on his page like, yeah, you ate my ass. Another chick was on there saying, yeah, I'm pregnant. Do you got that abortion money? Another chick said, can she pee on him? Another chick said,
They was all anonymous?
yes, nobody wouldn't reveal their stuff. And he was like, y'all not about this life. Y'all just people that talk shit behind, so nobody know who you are. So you talk shit. Let me tell you, my girlfriend, she was playing the game and some girl got on there and was like, oh, who told you was cute? Because bitch, you ugly as shit and you look like, she called us a troll or she called us something. Man, I just I ain't saying this just because this my friend, but she's a bad bitch. So that nut ass shit was corny because I guess maybe your baby dad or your man or somebody is on her tip, so you're mad. Yeah. Real shit. So y'all motherfuckers hide behind this game. I'm the bitch that'll drop my location and then drop you. Don't fucking play with me. That's why I ain't play that game, because I will fuck y'all up. So yeah, that's not for me.
Oh shit. You really G'd up, yeah?
I'm about my life and I'm about my business. Like, leave me the fuck alone. We gonna keep Crazy Tuck, because y'all don't want her to come out. So
I'm gonna bleep out your name because I don't want them to know your name. It's cool though.
I did just say that.
It's cool.
But yeah.
What's the crazy you though?
The crazy me is I would drop my location, and if you pull up, I'm going to drop you. It's just the bottom fucking line. Like, I'm pulling you out your car. I ain't waiting for you to step out. None of that shit. Like, okay, I'll even kick your fucking window in your face and pull you out your own fucking car.
You did that before?
Yes, I did.
Wow, when? What happened? I don't know if you want to tell me about it. So
Well, it was a long time ago. Chick was talking all crazy. She kept playing on my phone, this before Facebook and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. She kept playing on my phone. She like, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to do all of this stuff. So I dropped my location. And when she came, soon as she pulled up, put the car in park. I waited for her to put the car in park so it wouldn't crash into nobody's shit. I straight had Tim's on and I kicked that shit so hard that shit just shattered all in her face. And then I just dragged out the car and beat her the fuck up. And she had her friends and stuff with her in her car, but my peoples was right there. So y'all not gonna do shit either. Then they kept begging me to stop. I was banging her head like her fucking hood had so many dents from her fucking head. I was banging her head on her own car.
And you gangster.
Fucked her whole car up. It's not even about me being gangster. Like, don't talk shit that you gonna beat my ass and drag me over your nigga. Y'all bitches, and I said bitches, hoes, tricks, whatever the fuck y'all wanna be. Y'all always trying to check the female. Check that nigga you sleeping with, still sucking his dick, still fucking him, while he's still trying to fuck me. And I don't know shit about y'all. So keep that shit over wherever y'all live at and leave me the fuck alone. Because I will beat you the fuck up. Then you ain't gonna be able to suck his dick or nothing. You're going to be mad. He's going to be mad. And he probably be right back over here again. See what I mean? Like, leave me the fuck alone. So, there you have it.
You hard body. So
I never had another problem with that bitch in my life.
You beat niggas up too?
It's not that I beat niggas up, but they ain't gonna be beating on me because I ain't nobody punching bag.
You beat a nigga up before?
I beat like 3 and bust one in the head.
Oh, damn.
Like, listen, you not gonna be beating on me.
You tall as shit though, so
I'm 5'9". That is not that tall.
you really 6'2" or something, man. They fucking lied.
I'm not no
5'9".
6'2". I'm 5'9".
So
And most men are taller than me.
most men are taller than you.
Yes. You just not. But you just not. But everybody else is taller than me.
So
You know what we could talk about?
yeah, hold up. What? Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know, why do short guys love tall women? They always trying to talk to me.
I don't know.
And I be like, you only till my titty. Like, calm down.
They probably trying to secure the future. Like they probably trying to make the rest of the future children make sure they tall. I don't know.
You know what? Here you
My
go.
cousin, she like 6'3", and her husband is like 5'4" or something like that.
I just want you to know I dated 2 guys that was 5'4".
And what happened?
Nothing. We had good relationships. Like, sometimes shit just don't work out. But the sex was good. And I said, damn, big things come in littler packages. Look at this shit. Because I had some niggas that was 6 foot wearing a size 15 shoe and shit like that. And they had some small packages. And I'm like, look at this shit. Now, I like slim dudes. Because they got the long dicks.
Oh, you in your bag.
I'm just saying.
Why you single right now?
Because I had a man that couldn't handle me. My sex drive is on a beam. And I could have sex a couple of times a day. He couldn't even keep up with 1 time a day. Matter of fact, he couldn't keep up with 1 time a month. So, yeah. I can't be going through that. Why should I be sex deprived? I like the fuck. I'm good at what I do.
Shouldn't relationships, shouldn't it be more than relationships than just fucking though? No.
Okay, if you only had sex once a year.
Once a year?
Come on now. Let's be for real about this shit. You gonna be with a girl and you only had sex with her 1 time and once?
No, I'm gonna have sex with other Jones.
Yeah, but I'm not like that. I can't just be fucking anybody.
I can't either. I don't fuck just anybody.
No, but what I'm just saying is, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is, why should I be sex deprived though? I've been with this man for 3 years. We ain't have that much sex. The first year we was having sex way more or whatever, so I was cool. But the next year is like everything started dropping. And I told him, I said, if you ain't sexually happy, then we don't gotta be together. Cause I like sex. All right, fuck that. I love sex. Cause I'm good at what I do. Like, yeah, I love sex. So anyway, I told him, I said, if you fucking with somebody else, just be with her. Never choose me to be second. Cause I'm not a second type of bitch. So if you fuck with anybody else, or you got feelings for somebody else, or you want to be with somebody else, just go be with them. Cause I'm gonna be great. Like, and then I showed him my inbox.
He had a heart attack?
He was like, damn, all them niggas in your inbox? Yeah. People know when they got a good thing, when they see a good thing. Like, what you want me to say? I said, and look at them. Half of them your niggas, not my niggas.
Were they his people, his own people?
Yeah. His homies on his page, and they requested me as a friend, and
So how you deal with that? Like, with boyfriend friends coming at you?
me, I just curve them. I don't even...
I mean, do you let them know? I mean, I know you said in that situation you showed them, but just off the bat, do you let them know? Like, well, tell me about it. Go ahead. No fault.
Well, first of all, I don't even go in the inbox and talk to these people. So I open it, I see it, a lot of dick pics, all kinds of shit.
What, his friends send you dick pics?
Yes, and I see it, whatever, and I don't respond. I just don't respond, and I don't really tell him because, like, what do you want to do? Like, I mean, and when I showed him, he was like, damn, or whatever, but I ain't see him delete no motherfucking body or, whatever. I mean, they wasn't his homies that he hang with every day or nothing like that.
They was just people he know?
They just was people he know and knew from the, our thing that I told you about. So, anyway.
I mean, you didn't do nothing? You ain't block them or delete them or nothing like that?
No, I just let it stay there. Like, I just let it stay there.
Oh, you ain't reply nothing?
I didn't reply.
So how does that feel like when you see these people in person, though?
I don't even say nothing about it. Like, I never saw it. I never even.
I mean, do
nothing.
you still treat them like you've been to them, or you just ignore it? Like, stop. You don't take it as disrespect.
I just want to say this also.
Go ahead.
Half of the people don't know we in no relationship because we don't put up no statuses. We don't put up pictures of each other on Facebook or none of that kind of stuff. So half of them probably really didn't know that we was together.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say it was all disrespect, but some of them did know, and they still slid in my inbox. You understand what I'm saying? So
was it y'all decision to keep the relationship private, or was it like, how did that come about?
Well, I just want to say, if you go on my social media, no, I'm fine. Right. If you go on my social media, you'll see that I don't really post nothing. I don't really post nothing, and I especially don't post no personal stuff because people be posting their whole life on social media, then be mad when people be comment on their shit. Well, bitch, why did you post it if you ain't want nobody to comment?
True.
Right now, you and Rakeem mad at each other. Then next week, you and Rakeem got new pictures of, babe, this the love of my life. Like, oh my God, these people is crazy. So, yeah, I don't post nothing personal or nothing like that. So, you would never see that with me. We never posted each other, but he do be posting stuff. And that's another thing why we broke up. He be posting stuff. He'll post pictures with him and his homies and shit like that, his girl cousins, whatever. He'll post pictures of them, but he ain't never, ever, not once. Maybe at an event we went to, he might have posted me, but it was other people in the picture. Mm-hmm. But he ain't never just like post me and him or made me his WC, whatever the fuck they be posting now. You know, that dumb shit. He ain't never make me that or nothing like that. But
how did that make you feel though? That he ain't never do that?
Truthfully, I didn't really care because I never post him either. So how can I get mad when I don't post him? I did bring it up to him, and he'd be like, well, I don't want people in my personal business and blase, and I'd be like, yeah, my nigga, whatever. You know, but I ain't get mad about it because I don't post him either, but I don't post, so, you know, it's different.
How did you met him at the club that you in?
Well, I used to see him before the club or whatever, but I didn't know him. But so, yeah, I really met him in the club.
So who talked to who first? Like who brought who to, you know what I mean?
He did. First of all, he brought me a drink and we just started talking from there. So that's how that started. But we used to always talk before that, you know, because we under the same umbrella. So we used to always communicate, say hi, you know, you always give each other a hug and show each other, you know, love or whatever and keep it moving. But we used to have conversations, and he used to be like, "Oh, I used to always see you at Bridget Pratt and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Okay." So he knew me and noticed me, and I ain't noticed him. So that's how that went.
How did y'all start having sex?
Well, after we started talking, we was dating for a couple of months,
Mm-hmm.
and then we became a couple, and that's when everything, we started doing what we do.
Oh, all right. I mean, so before him, was you in a relationship? Like, how long was your relationships before him? Was that the longest relationship you was in?
3 years? No. I was with my ex. I was married Islamically, matter of fact. I was never Muslim, though. Don't ask me.
How did that work, though? Like, how you marry Islamically but not Muslim?
You know, two books can get married.
I mean, I don't know shit about none
Well,
of that shit.
I'm just
My
letting
last
you know.
name is Muhammad, though, but I don't know nothing about none of that shit. Go
I'm
ahead.
just letting you know, two books can get married. At least I do believe in God and all that kind of stuff. And we was married Islamically, but never through City Hall, whatever like that. And when you're married Islamically, y'all just have to stay away from each other for like 60 or 90 days in the iman or iman, however they call it. You know, somebody be checking to make sure y'all away from each other, and then you just get a bill of divorce because you do have a certificate saying that you married. But I don't know if City Hall and the government acknowledge that. Yeah. So, I was with him for so many years. We used to break up, get back together. He'd stalk me. He'd come to my job. Like, he'd follow me. Like, he'd try to fight me. Everything. It was just, that was some crazy ass. I can't even say love, because if you love somebody, you ain't trying to hurt them and you ain't doing all this extra shit.
But people love differently, though.
Well, that's crazy love or psycho love, and I don't want neither one of them.
But how long was y'all together? Off and on, including y'all off and on time?
I'm going to say off and on, we was together well over 10 years.
So what made you get married?
Well, we always talked about getting married, so he wanted to get married because he was going in the hospital to have an operation, and he wanted to be married before that in case anything happened. I don't know if he knew something was going to happen, because something really did happen.
Okay.
And he wanted to be married before that, so we did it. The E-man married us and all that. So he have this thing called achalasia where his throat closed up, and he had to get like Botox shots to make it open back up.
Okay.
Because if not, he can't swallow, or he could chew his food, but it's not gonna go down. It's gonna get stuck, and he gonna have to vomit. So he was losing weight like crazy and everything. So he went to get something done. It wasn't the Botox shots. He went to get something else done that was supposed to help him relieve that closure of his throat or whatever. And they end up poking something, some kind of organ, and it was leaking fluid.
Oh man.
So after he came out of the surgery, everything seemed normal. As soon as he drank that cup of water, couldn't breathe. Instantly, he had to go back into surgery. They had to try to figure out what a leak was. I think it was either his lung or his liver. I can't remember because it was years ago. But he ended up being in a coma state for 2 months.
Damn.
And he swelled up like the Incredible Hulk. And they had to put tubes. He had tubes all in his body. They had to put tubes in him to keep draining the fluids because it kept leaking. So they did he had 3 operations in 9 days. Not counting the first one. So it was the first one. Then he had 3 more after that. 3 operations in 9 days. They did something where they patched the hole up. They finally found where the hole was. Patched it up. And that worked. And then when they tried to wake him up out of the coma state that they had him in, they had him like that. So, he wouldn't move. He wouldn't pull the tubes out. And, so they could drain all that fluid out. So when they tried to wake him up, he started snapping. So they had to put him back under. So I'm like, so they was like, if we don't get him out of this, we gotta do a trach. They was gonna do the trach through his throat, and I'm like, no, y'all not. I'm like, y'all not doing no fucking trach. He shouldn't even be in this position. So I need y'all to make this work. I don't know how y'all gonna do it, but y'all gotta make it work. So, like, all the family was there, and they did it again where they made him wake up, but we always in a room, so he didn't panic and all that stuff like he did last time. Because last time he was snatching all the tubes out, and he was just snapping. But after he came through, he couldn't walk no more. He had to learn how to walk, go to rehab, to learn how to walk again, because he ain't walked for them 2 months and all that. So yeah, he had to learn how to walk and everything again. So yeah, I had him. He was the flyest dude in the hospital. Different robes, different slippers, haircut. He was getting his haircut at the hospital. I was doing his manicure and pedicures at the hospital. I basically lived there. I went to work, picked my daughter up from school, then went to the hospital. That was my routine. And then on the weekends, they had me a cot. I used to stay every weekend with my husband while he was recovering. Then after all this shit he went through, he came home and become a cokehead. I couldn't understand why.
That's great. You think it could be like from the drugs that they gave him?
I was going to say probably from the medications, because they sent him home with pills and all kinds of stuff. And I think after all those pills ran out and they don't give you no more prescriptions, maybe he was trying to fill that void with the coke. I don't know. But yeah.
So that's what made y'all end your marriage?
He spent $10,000. $10,000. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it wasn't all his money. It was half my money, half his money. We was about to buy a house. So when I go to him, I'm like, all right, I found the perfect house. We got the money. Let's go check the house out. He was like, I don't think we should move yet.
Oh, man.
So I already knew when he said that sounded like some dumb shit. Like, what? What are you talking about? He like, no, I don't think we should move yet, because I'm not 100%, and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, fuck that shit you talking about. Where the money at? Because he supposed to have put the money in the bank, but the money never went in the bank. And I never checked it, because if my husband say he gonna put it in the bank, I'm just gonna think it's in the bank or whatever. This motherfucker really spent $10,000 up his nose. Then he also brought me because when we got married, we didn't have no expensive rings, no real nice rings or nothing. We just had bands. So he tried to say he spent $5,000 on his ring. Now, first of all, bitch, you went to Eagles on Broad and Erie, so there's no way you spent no $5,000 on no ring. Kind of find out the ring wasn't real at all, because I took the ring to get appraised.
Damn.
It wasn't even real at all. So, oh God, it was the funniest thing ever, but the most, man, you just don't know what I wanted to do to him. But I was like, it's okay. I'm not even arguing with you, fussing, fighting with you.
At this time, was he like regular normal though? Like walking, talking, all of that normal?
Yeah, he was walking and talking, because we also had the therapist come to the house, so he was getting physical training at the house and everything. So yeah. Too bad I ain't know what a cokehead was or what a cokehead looked like, so I didn't know. I didn't know the signs or nothing. But then I started asking my girlfriend about it, because her husband was a cokehead. So, you gotta ask somebody who know about cokehead shit, because I ain't know about it. All I knew about is weed. So, I don't know shit about coke. So, somebody tell me. So, his eyes used to be all wide and crazy.
Why they crazy? Oh man.
Yeah, they used to be like big, poppy, and just alert up everything like this. But I didn't know that then. So, and he used to have mood swings. 1 minute we cool, the next minute he talking to me crazy, and I'm just like, what all this over what we gonna eat for dinner? Like,
Could be bipolar.
no, he was a cokehead, and once his high go down, he a whole different person. Like, when his high is up, he happy go lucky. When that high go down, he was a crazy man.
Oh man.
And then he also, the achalasia part started acting up again, so they gave him medication.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't eating for so long, he was losing so much weight, they had to put a feeding tube in him. So he was shooting the medication through the feeding tube because he couldn't swallow pills. So he was doing that, but instead of him taking the medications one by one, he will mix them together and take it like that. So he was a loony bin. Then we at the crib, we at the apartment, he tells me and him having an argument, he tells me, get the fuck out, you cheating on me anyway, like all this craziness.
Was you cheating on him?
How do I get time to cheat if I'm at work, come straight home? I don't got time to cheat. It's no cheating in between that little bit of commute. Like, it was no cheating. So when he told me to get the fuck out, I said, you sure about this?
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, I don't need you. I don't want you. So I looked at his 2 sons. I said, listen, y'all could call me for whatever y'all want, whatever y'all need, but I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I'm too good of a woman to deal with this shit. I said, so I'm leaving. They was crying like, don't leave us, don't leave us. They didn't want me to leave him because he, like I said, he was crazy. Like, when he up and high, he good, but when he started coming down, he argue about the dumbest shit, want to fuss and fight. Like, I don't got time for that. So, and then when he smacked me, and that was the final straw. I was trying to kill him with that butcher knife.
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't play that shit. I told you I'm not no punching bag.
No,
I'm not being a punching bag for nobody. That motherfucker was 100 miles and running, and he jumped in his car. That's what saved him. That's what saved him. Him jumping in that car. So yeah, that's how we end up breaking up, and it was a point of no return. Ain't no getting back together from that.
Yeah, once you feel like.
And then he smacked me so hard, spit flew out my mouth. So you know he smacked the shit out of me, right? And I was walking.
What did he smack you for?
And I was walking away. We was arguing over what we eating for dinner.
That's crazy.
And I was like, okay, well, you just make whatever you want, and we'll just eat that. And I turned around to walk away, and the smack came from like, psh, it was just like.
How did you say it though? Did you say it a certain way?
I put my hands up. I said, you just make whatever you want, and we'll just eat that. And I walked away. It wasn't no, fuck you, you just do this. It wasn't none of that.
Okay.
But it don't matter if it was. I didn't put my hands on you, so it wasn't no reason for you to put your hands on me. It don't matter if I was cussing or none of that stuff. None of that means anything. You shouldn't have put your hands on me because I didn't put my hands on you.
That's true. That's true.
So that's how that goes. My dad told me, if you don't want to be hit, don't hit. Don't put your hands on a man like you could just beat a man. So.
Was you bigger than him?
No. He was 6 foot something. I'm 5'9".
Right. Just asking. So, where you at now with like relationships? Like where?
Single.
No, I'm saying like
Just
where you want to be.
I don't know. Right now, I just got out of a 3-year relationship 6 months ago, so I'm just chilling. I ain't doing nothing right now, and I ain't even thinking about a relationship. I'm just chilling. That's it.